There is money in every single industry, in every single field, in every single niche. There is money to be made, but you have to start with one. Have you heard about attraction marketing and how you can use it to grow your business without chasing your prospects? If you answered yes, then keep on watching this video because I'm going to share with you all the tips and all the strategies that you need to implement attraction marketing right now. So welcome back to my channel. Jelena Ostrovska here from JelenaOstrovska.com. This is the best place for coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs who are trying to monetize their expertise on social media. So let's get right into this. By the way, if you're new, consider subscribing if you enjoy content like this all about social media, entrepreneurship, coaching, attraction marketing, social media. Now let's get right into this. So you might have heard attraction marketing term before, and if you haven't, then I do cover it here in really good details, and I also share with you how you can increase your engagement to your content using attraction marketing methods. But in this video, we're going to talk about all the secrets and the foundation of attraction marketing that you need to monetize your business in the most effective way possible. Because there's two strategies how you can grow your business. You can either cold call, cold message, cold email, and just go for the numbers, and you're going to get a lot of no's, you're going to get a lot of rejection. And with attraction marketing, you are going to be able to attract ideal clients to you. So instead of you going and chasing prospects, down the social media and emails, or in shopping malls if you are up for this, but probably not right now. So attraction marketing allows you to position yourself as an authority in your marketplace through valuable content. So that is my definition of attraction marketing. Now getting into the secret. So the first thing, it's all about your brand and your positioning, and a lot of entrepreneurs really forget that. We're all trying to create content, we're all trying to go to this expert and this expert, and we're all trying to recreate all the existing content that's already out there, and that's okay. However, a lot of the times when you listen to too many gurus, you forget about who actually you are, and that's the problem. So what you want to do is you want to figure out, who am I, who do I help, how can I help them, and what kind of result am I going to give to my audience, right? So you really have to think back to what you've done in the past and figure out, who have I worked with, what is my background. Use your own story to create your business. You don't have to listen to 25 different gurus that all have a different story, that all have a different method or different approach to teaching sales or marketing or content creation or whatnot. I have my own methodology, and a lot of the times I find myself listening to so many people that I forget about how I teach business to my audience, right? So you don't want to forget that. You also have to understand that it has to be crystal clear for your audience to understand who you are, because there are some brands that are too generic. So you want to focus on one specific audience, you want to focus on one particular niche. Start trying to build multiple different businesses when you haven't really built one, because we all have that shiny object syndrome. We all go to Twitter or other social media platforms and we see this one person talking about stock market, this other one is talking about e-commerce. Let me tell you, there is money in every single industry, in every single field, in every single niche. There is money to be made, but you have to start with one. You have to start making money with one until you get good at it, and then you can branch out into different things. So attraction marketing secret number 2, which honestly, this is one of the most important ones, and that is content marketing. So do you really have a content marketing strategy? And you have to think about your content in the following way. So you have to ask yourself, does my content position me as an authority? Does this content position me as somebody who's an expert, somebody who can potentially help my audience? Does this content help me build my email list? Does this content help me pre-sell my products? Does this content help me get to where I want to go? Am I creating content that's actually shareable, that can expand my reach to the masses? So those are all the questions that you have to ask yourself, because I see there are so many people who get themselves into that content hole where they just keep creating more and more and more, but then there's no real purpose behind all of that content, and that's a problem. I got myself into that content hole, or that content, I don't even know how to call this, to be honest, but there has been a point in my business where I was creating content all the time, but it wasn't really purposeful, it wasn't really impactful, it wasn't really strategic. And I always say that every single piece of content you create, it has to be strategic and it has to be intentional. What's the intention behind every single post that you create? And if you're still struggling on how to create consistent content, then you want to watch this video right here. I totally messed my hair up. So watch this video right here where I talk all about how I managed to create all the content in the world and how I stay consistent. It's one story to come up with content, it's a different story to post it consistently, and that's the problem that a lot of entrepreneurs have. So you definitely want to check out that video right there. And attraction marketing secret number 3 is the product. So how are you actually monetizing your brand? So you may have a YouTube channel, you may have a Facebook group, you may have an Instagram account, you may have a website, a podcast, you may have even thousands of followers. However, if you don't have a product, if you don't have a way to monetize that, then why are you doing all of this? And in fact, I've seen a lot of brands that struggle with that. They build massive brands, it can be a corporate brand, it can be more towards a personal brand, it can be a travel brand. I've seen some people struggling in the travel industry. I mean, especially right now, we all understand what kind of situation we're in, with still a lot of borders being shut down and it's still kind of tricky to travel in this year with the pandemic and everything. But the thing is, there's so many people who know how to build audiences, they know how to create good content, but they lack that last piece, which is the monetization aspect. So you want to figure out, how am I going to monetize? You can monetize with affiliate marketing, you can create your own products, you can be an Amazon affiliate, which honestly you're gonna make very little money. You can have a Google AdSense on your YouTube channel once you get monetized after that 4,000 hours of watch time. That's something that's going to happen to your channel as well. But you also have to think about, how am I gonna make the money once I create all that content? And like I said, I had this problem in my business a couple of years ago where I was creating content, but it wasn't really strategic. I was just posting something just to post something out there so people don't forget my name. But that's also the problem. You need to have a monetization strategy. So if you're curious how to actually create content consistently, how to monetize that, I have something special coming up. So I have a course coming out, the Content Empire, in a couple of weeks, hopefully in July, so if everything goes as planned. So if you want to get more details on that, you definitely want to be on my email list. So all you gotta do is grab this little freebie right here, which is the content calendar. This is the 12-month calendar that I've put together for all of you who are struggling with content, for all of you, to help you with planning your content. So you want to check the link down below in the description box. I have the link for you to grab this. It's still free, so grab it while you can, and that's also going to put you on my email list so you do get updates when the Content Empire goes live. Now, with that being said, I really hope this video clarified a lot of things as far as attraction marketing, how to build your brand, how to never chase prospects around the internet. So I really hope this was helpful. I really hope this was insightful for you. If you did enjoy this, be sure to give it a thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe button if you enjoy this kind of content, and hit the bell sign down below this video to not miss out on the next video, which is coming in a couple of days. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Have an amazing day and check out these two videos right here before you leave, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.